Hey guys, how is everybody doing today? I feel like I say this in every video, but it's been a minute. You know, I've just been living my life, doing my thing, but here I am on another drive to work, and I just felt like chatting, so I turned on the camera. Today, I did have like a specific idea that I kind of wanted to chat about, and it's something sometimes that I kind of forget about that I have, I guess. And then, you know, every once in a while I remember, and I think it's important. It's really important to me, obviously, but I also think that, you know, it might be good for other people to implement in their own lives, maybe. It's just something I'm proud of, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. And it's something that really, I feel like, defines me as a person. So, since I was 17 years old, I have kind of made promises to myself, big promises that I didn't want to forget in my life, and I have kind of symbolized them through buying jewelry, right? So, and wearing that jewelry every day. So when I was 17 years old, wrong, hold on, you guys got a little crooked there. Okay, are we good? Yeah. When I was 16 years old, I got myself this ring right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a James Avery ring. It's got a bunch of flowers on it. It's gold. It's not going to focus, but I can't. That's the best I can do. This ring symbolizes, it was a promise ring to myself that I got for myself. And to me, it was a promise that I would always take care of myself, and that I would always do what is right for myself, whether that be, you know, like health-wise or anything else-wise. I promised that I would always love and take care of myself and put myself first. Not in, you know, a selfish way, but in kind of a selfish way, you know? Like, I would always love myself and prioritize who I am and what I want in my life. And so every single day, right, I wear this ring on my ring finger, and it reminds me of, you know, that promise that I made. Or it's not on my actual ring finger, but it's on my other ring finger. And then I got this watch when I was 17 or 18. And to me, this watch, I got it because I wanted a physical reminder of how precious life is, right? And how much how fast it goes by, basically. And so this watch I have here, it counts down every single second, right? And it shows me that I need to live my life to the fullest, and I need to live with no regrets, and I need to live every single day like it's my last day. And so every single day when I put this on, I make that promise to myself too. Some newer additions to the party would be, so I have these 3 rings on this finger, on this hand, I don't know if you can see them. The one band below the mountain ring, that is a ring that I got for my 1-year anniversary of coming out. It's on my actual ring finger. It's my pride ring. So it basically symbolizes to me and promises myself every single day when I put it on that I will have pride in who I am, and I will never be ashamed of who I am, what I want, what I think, what I know, what I do. And yeah, it's a promise that I make to myself every single day, as are all of the pieces of jewelry that I'm showing you today, and it's something that I think is really important. The other one that you guys saw, the mountain ring, that one is actually the newest addition to the ring party. That one is actually a vintage ring that my dad got when he was a senior in the 80s, and it's, to me, symbolizes my family, right? Because obviously it was my dad's ring, and me and my sisters kind of have this symbol that represents all of us. It's like a mountain and a sun and a moon, and it's a symbol that my dad had started drawing when we were little, and each of us has like a little part of it. So My sister, one of my sisters represents the moon. My other sister is the sun. I am the mountains, hence the mountain ring. And then one of my other sisters is the ocean, the waves. In this like symbol picture, I guess you could say. And so I wear that every day on my ring finger again to symbolize the people that I love most in this world, right? I don't have a wife, I don't have a girlfriend, so on that ring right now is my family, because they are the people who I love most in the world, and they're the people who I want to remember every single day when I leave the house. I want to remember who I am, what I want, and that ring helps me to do that. The last ring of the bunch is this ring that you guys saw, this one on my pinky. That ring is it's another vintage ring that my grandmother had, and it was hers, and my grandfather gave that to me on the Christmas after she passed. So the first Christmas that we spent without her, he gave it to me, and so I wear that on my pinky finger every single day to symbolize her and to, you know, symbolize her love and her faith in me. She always had faith in me, and she always knew that I would do great things, and she loved me and, you know, all our family unconditionally. And so it's nice to wear every single day to know that even if, you know, I fuck up, and even if I have a terrible day, that my grandma would be proud of me and that she loves me. And so, yeah, it's just a really nice reminder that she, you know, had faith in me. And so, you know, I need to have faith in myself and what I want to do and all that sort of stuff. So then, after the rings and the watch, we get into my necklaces, my necklace charms. Now, I know you guys can't see these, and I know that it's really hard to even look at them, but I'm going to kind of explain each one and, you know, hope that it kind of gets across without you seeing them super up close. So this charm that I'm holding right now that you guys can't see is a sunflower, and it's actually the newest addition in my necklaces. It's like only a week or two old. My mom got this charm for me on my 20th birthday. That was recently, to symbolize the land that I just bought and me achieving my dreams. So on, you know, this necklace, every time I put this on, this charm symbolizes to me, you know, what I want, what I got, and my land. So the place where, you know, all of my problems disappear, all of my worries disappear. It's, you know, it's my home, right? So on this necklace, this sunflower charm symbolizes my home. Next, we have a compass. This, you guys obviously can't see it, but there's a little compass charm on my necklace, and this one symbolizes for me, I got this one when I graduated college. Because this is another kind of one that's tied to my grandma. After my grandma died, I felt really, really lost, because she was my compass, right? She was who I wanted to be, and, you know, who I wanted to grow up to be. So when she died, I kind of lost my direction. I lost my way. I didn't know what true north was anymore without her there. And so when I graduated college, I finally felt like I could be my own compass, and I had kind of gotten my life back, and, you know, I'd been lost for a while, but I found my way, and I wasn't lost anymore. And so I am my own compass now, and that's what this symbolizes. Then next we have this circular charm right here, which you could probably see because it's bigger. This one is actually a pendant. It's like it has a saint on it, and this is the saint of travel. I can't remember his name right now. I think Saint Francis, maybe? But it says it on here. It's the patron saint of travel, and this charm reminds me that how important traveling is to me as a person, and how it's something that I want to do. how, connecting with people and cultures and going different places, it's a part of me, and it's something that I've always dreamt of doing, and it's something that I now am doing. And so I wear this on my necklace to symbolize that every single day. And then, last but not least, this is the St. Francis of Assisi charm. He was allegedly the patron saint of the environment and of, animals, plants, all that sort of stuff. And this reminds me every single day my promise to be, sustainable in my life, and how important it is, and to leave the world better than I found it, and to work every single day to make it so that I don't have a massively terrible impact on the planet, and to make it every day so that I can be better and work better for the planet and for the future of everybody on it. So those are all of my jewelry things. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a tour today because they're kind of like my tattoos, and a lot of people don't even know that I wear them because I don't talk about them a lot. It just kind of is part of me. And so literally when I forget my rings and I go to work, sometimes I almost have a breakdown and cry because they're so much a part of who I am, especially, going out into the world every single day. They keep me grounded, and they remind me of the promises that I made to myself and of the promises that I need to keep. And they remind me of the most important lessons that I have ever learned in my life. And, they give me the strength and the, armor to be able to go out into the world and pursue those things. So, today I kind of was just not feeling like I'm doing great and I'm feeling happy and everything, but I was just kind of, as I was walking out of my house, feeling a little bit like in a moment of low, and then, I kind of felt this physical ring right here, which is the promise that I made to myself to always love myself, and I immediately felt just that love from myself. I know it's weird to say, but it's true. And that faith in myself, I guess, and it moved me. And so that's what prompted me to want to make this video, is just to show you guys all the jewelry that I have, and to tell you guys that it's something that's really, really important to me. Obviously, if you want to implement it in your own life, go ahead. You don't have to. It's something that's just for me, really, and I just kind of wanted to make a video about it. But I think that making promises to yourself is super, super important, and I think that keeping those promises can be hard sometimes. And in life, so much happens, and you go through so much that sometimes you can forget small parts of yourself. And so for me, having all of the parts of myself, the large pieces of myself represented on my body, means, through jewelry, means that I, even in moments of, weakness or in moments of forgetfulness, I will never truly forget, because every single time I put these on, every single day, I make a promise to myself again. Just like every single time you put on a wedding ring every day, you make a promise to that person you're with, but just all of these are promises to myself, right? And so, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, for my tour of my jewelry and my promises. I hope that you guys kind of feel empowered to maybe go out and get yourself a promise ring, because I think it's really important, and it's something that people often overlook. And because, obviously the most important person in your life is yourself, and the most important promise you can make is to yourself, to love yourself. So thank you guys so much for listening. Love, Emma.